Years ago, my mom often used to leave quite a number of tasks at home before she went for work. I remember her saying, "Edwin, you're gonna wash the dishes and make sure that you clean the dining and the sitting room." But there is something that always baffled my mind. Whenever my mom came back from work, she was unhappy and she used to complain about the work that I had done. I remember her saying with a strange and loud voice, "Why is that you weren't able to clean the porch and the yard?" But I told her, Mom, I was able to do what you told me to do. Why are you complaining?" It's now that I understand why my mom was unhappy and was complaining. It is now that I understand the importance of doing things with love rather than duty. Both of these two words are very important. Duty is good and needs to be emphasized. But love is even better, for it goes an extra mile. For if I was doing things with love, I'm sure I would even do what my mom did not tell me to do. I would go an extra mile because I love what I'm doing. I realized that every time you do something with love, you're self-driven. You are not burdened. You just do it willingly. In the book of Exodus, chapter 36, verses 3 to 7, Moses gives an account, a scenario that happened when he instructed the children of Israel to go and bring offerings for the construction of the sanctuary, as the Lord has commanded him to do. And the Bible tells me that the children of Israel brought willingly even more than what was required. Well, it was required of them to bring. That was their duty. But because of love, they brought too much, even more than what was required. And Moses commanded them to cease from bringing more. The same Bible tells me in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 7, each man should give what he has decided in his heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. As Christians, we ought to learn to give willingly without being forced. It may be in form of a tangible thing. You need to learn to give it willingly. It may be work. You need to learn to work without being forced. It may be time that you need to give. You need to give time willingly. Maybe a very good example can be tithe. It is only 10% that is required of us. But do you ever think that if you give 15%, God will reject it? Beloved, the message for us today is we need to learn to do things without being forced. To do things with love rather than duty. For God loves a cheerful giver.